Look at the sky. Look at him go. I love that pug. Why did I do that again? Did we win? Did we win?
Did we win?
Tacos. My head, it burns. This is fun. Everything is fun. Tacos! I said that out loud. I said it too loud. I squeal like a pig. I love pigs. They're my favorite. Chickens are my favorite too. Old MacDuty had a cow. Hi, cow! My master is smoky and on the floor. He looks funny. Everything is funny. I say, now what? And then master doesn't say nothing. Nothing to do. So I make the colors on the TV go away and change it to TV stuff. TV is my favorite. This is my favorite show.
Television is stupid.
My head always burns. But that's funny. My head is funny. My head is always funny.
My head is stupid. My head is always stupid.
I love this show. Did we win?
Did we win? No confirmation from the tallest. The mission is incomplete.
That funny feeling in my head. Yay! The tallest are calling back. That's funny. My master calls them all the time. Now it's them. Master is so speedy when he answers.
Greetings, my tallest.
He does the thing when you put your hand to your head. I'm gonna do it too. With the left one. No, the right. Left. I'm moving my arms a lot. This is fun. I'm dancing! Dance with me, Moose! Master doesn't dance with me and the moose, so I gotta help him dance. Move his arm up and down. Master gives me the funny stink eye. He don't yell at me, though. He's busy with the tallest. He says,
I understand now, my tallest. You yourself said that no one knew anything about this planet. And I remember that you struggled to point out where this planet was. This was a top secret mission that could not be deeply looked into by anyone but me, right? You just got lost. Now I understand. The tallest cannot be seen making such mistakes. That's why you didn't ask me for directions. Not to worry. Zim still respects you. And Zim, who respects you so very much still, has figured out a brilliant plan to keep— Let me stop you right there, Zim.
The red tallest sounds tired, but they don't sleep. That's silly. He mad, though. Both the tallists look at each other. Wow, it's quiet. I'd be quiet too. Yay, this is awkward. The purple tallest loses the quiet cam and he says all droopy-like,
Zim, this has to stop.
Master says,
No need to be embarrassed, my tallest. Zim knows— Others have told you already, but I think you need to hear it straight from us.
The red tallest says they has a surprise for us. Master says, What's this about? And then the purple tallest says,
It's about your mission.
The mission! The mission.
The tallest have something to say about our mission? They look disappointed. Have we failed them? Did we win?
Did we win? Did we win? Master says,
Of course we did, Gar. The Earth is practically in ruins. Look at those puny humans trying to fix it, pretending to be all happy, thinking everything is okay.
The purple tallest says all quiet.
You're one to talk, aren't you?
Then the red tallest says all loud,
We never sent you on a stupid top-secret mission!
Looking out the window, I see a squirrel. It's doing like— It's quiet again. It's quiet and it's not a game. I can't make a game out of this.
What is this?
It burns.
What does he mean?
Master's frozen. I'm frozen too. It's not fun, but everything is always fun. The red tallest says serious.
We had to say it, all right. We were waiting for you to just give up or die. But what you just put us through, I don't know how you did it, that was the last straw. Yeah!
The purple tallest shows us his cup of something. It makes me want to suck monkey. But I actually really don't want to suck monkey. Master says,
I don't understand.
The red tallest says,
Of course you don't.
And then purple tallest says,
It was the only way to convince you to go away yourself. We sent you far away for the sake of sending you far away. That's it! No mission.
I can't feel my smile. I can't—
No mission. False mission. No mission. No purpose. No worth. Invalid. Invalid. Error. Error.
Master starts getting upset.
But I am on a mission! You wanted to see proof that I can be an invader. I am Zim, and Zim has shown you proof.
The Red Tallest says,
No, we didn't, and no, you haven't. Rejected by Almighty Tallest. And what about me? No mission, no purpose, no worth, invalid. Our efforts, our plans, stupid or not, all invalid. My role as a Sur unit is invalid. My existence is invalid. Is this why I am in constant agony? What is this?
My head, it burns. Master yells.
I trusted you! Like I thought you trusted me!
The Purple Tallest says,
We never trust things like you, Zim. You're a horrible thing. Can't you see you're such a horrible thing?
The Red Tallest says,
And couldn't you see that your Sur was a horrible thing? The Tallest acknowledge me. I don't like it.
Master says,
What? Did you intend to make Gur the way he is? Was he not advanced in any way?
The Red Tallest says,
He's made out of spare parts and garbage. Maybe that's what the G stands for. Garbage. The Tallest mock me. Their laughter offends me.
Garbage, trash, garbage. I'm made of trash.
What kind of a Sur unit does that make me? Why am I laughing as well? Why are my legs so weak that I collapse?
Trash head.
That is what has been wrong with me this entire time. The Almighty Tallest, they did this. This cannot be possible. What am I here for? Why must I live like this? The trash in my head, the agony. And now that I have been informed of what that is all about, remaining options. Self-destruct. 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 Master looks uncomfortable with my response. Concerned? The moose looks down upon me in the same way.
My head, it burns so much. I shouldn't exist. That is so funny. But it's not funny. But I'm laughing on the floor, so it's funny. But it's not. I'm so confused, and that's funny too.
Trash, trash in my head. Broken. Malfunction. Help. Funny. Burning. Help. Head. Help. Why do you still have him anyway? The Tallest speaks again. The purple. Trash.
Master says,
What does that mean? You do realize by now that he is stupid and useless, right? You gave him to me. Like I said, I trusted you. Zim, no you didn't. You were kidding yourself. You know everyone hates you. You know we hate you. And I can't count how many times we tried to have you wiped out of existence. I get it now. You didn't keep that Sur unit with you just because it was a little gift from us. You made friends with the things you're stuck with. Because really, you know they're all you have. The stupid Sur, the tiny squeaky floating thing behind you, and that large-headed kid with the eyeglasses. How cute and pathetic. The Tallest repeats that I'm stupid. The Almighty Tallest. If I cannot self-destruct, I must deactivate. Sleep mode. I cannot function properly at all. Everything burns. Overloading. Trash. Sleep. Sleep. Please. Sim. Touches me. An attempt to comfort me, it seems. I didn't get rid of Gur because I'm better than you! Zim yells. Zim defends me and himself. The silence from the Tallest suggests that this caught them off guard. I keep him with me because I always give him a chance despite what he's like. He's a part of my team. What kind of commander would I be if I threw him out like garbage? Zim says he's still my commander. I still have worth. But how can that be when the Tallists say that I am too stupid to even be by the side of who they hate the most? How could Zim tolerate such unacceptable, glitchy, stupid behavior from me all this time and not have me incinerated? or turned back to the scraps I used to be. He has the moose now. How?
He is garbage. We just told you.
Tallest Red says once again that I am garbage. I cannot move anymore.
I'm made of trash.
I have said it out loud for the first time. It makes me feel more helpless.
But I like it. I like it. I like saying it. Because I'm bad. Master says.
That's enough. I'm the one you like to push around, remember?
Tallest Purple says.
See? You always knew that, deep down.
Why? Why did you do this to us? Why did you make us waste so much time here if you didn't care about what we were doing here? Master sounds devastated and confused, as I am.
Because you were far away from us. We were waiting for you to die. You were supposed to just fly away, far away, into an asteroid field or something without being heard from ever again. You weren't supposed to find a real planet. You weren't supposed to call us back. You were supposed to be dead. We wanted you dead. Dead, I say! That's right.
Both Red and Purple continue to insult Master, but Master says nothing. He signs off. We sit in silence. I wait for him to give me orders, but he has none, so I go to sleep.
Sweet release.
I awaken hours later. Master is on the couch.
Couch.
Television is stupid, but no stupider than I. These thoughts of tacos and monkeys, they haunt me.
I'm made of trash.
The Master does not react to the moose, who tries to get his attention. Master stares at the television, but I do not think he sees it. His face is blank and dead.
The Angry Monkey Show is on. I sit next to Master. I wave at his face, but he's broken. More broken than me, maybe.
The moose gives up, but he stands by and does not leave. I too must stand by my master. He's proven to be the best I have, and as he so declared, he is even better than the tallest. Not in all ways perhaps, but in one that is honorable. He is loyal to me despite his distaste for my uncontrollable stupidity. He keeps me included no matter how many times I test his patience. I must return the favor. My master and I were both rejected and betrayed by the almighty tallest. Our pain, though not exact, is mutual. I must stand by my master. After that call, the tallest have made it much less challenging for me to override my code. We are not allies of the tallest. We may not even be allies of the Irken Empire. There is no given mission. My remaining purpose now is to stand by my master. One of my strange, stupid urges drive me to hug him, as one of my strange, stupid urges make me idly watch that stupid monkey show. I cuddle with my master like the child I act like the dog I disguise as, and it feels comforting. My master does not scold me for my displayed moment of weakness. He pats my head and says nothing. I wish he would say something. 2 days later, he finally does. Ger, I need you to come with me. I still glow blue inside my disguise, not in duty mode, but I am focused, and I walk with posture and respect. I find that I distract easily no longer. I stay with my master. He seems to have a plan. I will do as my master wishes, and he wishes for me to come with him. We approach the home of Dib. Master attempts to alert the family with a doorbell. Dib himself is who answers, and he scowls. What do you want now, Zim? Master does not reply. Dib shows no interest in understanding why Master is visibly upset. Right, again with the guilt tripping. What kind of face is that anyway? Master still does not reply. Dib backs away awkwardly. Well, I'm going to close the door now. And then you're going to, go away. Alright? This time, Master speaks. He sounds unlike himself. I will go away, Dib. He steps closer to the boy, faces sideways, and raises a hand to me. Take Gur. He's yours now. You know of his real identity, and if you and your sister were capable enough to repair Tak's ship, you can definitely care for Gur. Dib is as confused as I am.
Wait, what's happening? Why are you giving me your robot thing?
Master says, I just told you. He then says to me, Gur, stay. He prepares to leave. Dib calls out in protest.
I don't want your little... Come back here!
Dib's many words do not stop Master, but my one word does.
Master?
Zim shows his face. He stares at me with what appears to be regret, then steps directly in front of me. He says, I can't explain why I'm leaving you in the hands of the Dib beast, Gur. But the reason is not what you may think. It's not you. It is I, Zim. I am the problem. You are better off without me, alright? Everyone hates Zim for a reason. I have to leave before I say too much. But please know that what I'm doing has nothing to do with anything you did or what the tallest said about you. I mean, it is about what they said, but only the parts about everything else. He glares fiercely at Dib. You better treat Gur like you do your food-preparing robots, Dib. Don't even think about turning him into your nosy authorities and scientists. All you will be able to prove is that he's a robot. They'll only think that you built him yourself. As usual, they'll think you're lying, trying to get attention. We both know this. You'll make a fool of yourself yet again, and you don't want that, do you? Dib appears to be biting his tongue. He wants to argue, but he knows what Master says is true. Master says, we are no longer after you and your filthy Earth planet. We surrender. This is the hardest, biggest decision I've ever made in my life, and you are going to repay me by taking in my robot. He is not the best in the universe, but it is not his fault, and he deserves a life. Gur, Dib is your replacement commander. But if he does something... I know Sur units are mighty and have a powerful self-repairing mechanism, but if Dib does something to you that is wrong, defend yourself. Otherwise, if he is civil, if his agreement to care for you stands, follow him like you followed me. Farewell, Gur. Zim leaves. He insists that I am not at fault, but I feel that I am. I struggle to re-encode. Dib is my new commander, but Zim...
There was no agreement! I didn't agree to take in the robots! Zim! You are just bringing him here to do something evil! You're up to something, aren't you?
Dib shouts this too late. Zim is gone. My head, it burns. Rejected by Almighty Tallest. No mission, no valid commander. Error. Remaining options. Locate and monitor former Commander Zim. Self-destruct. 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 Okay, you know what? Fine. Come on. The boy sighs, admitting defeat. He begrudgingly welcomes me in his home. But my head, it burns. I stumble as I enter. Dib rambles to Gaz, the sister, about me and Zim. He suspects that I am supposed to be a distraction of some sort. He does not believe that Zim has given up. The sister only growls at him in response as she struggles to concentrate on drawing one of my favorite Earth creatures.
She likes piggies?
Dib gets excited and slaps the kitchen table Gaz and I are sitting at.
Hey! Let's work together again, Gaz. I'll keep an eye on Zim, and you keep an eye on his robot.
Why should I? Gaz mutters.
The robot usually just cares about kid stuff. Oh, trust me, he's helped Zim before.
Dib says.
Heck, maybe he doesn't actually have a few screws loose.
He glares at me, suspicious.
Maybe he's just been faking it, just to throw us off.
Even when he's alone with Zim? Gaz asks, still annoyed, as Dib leaves.
Zim...
Everything feels so strange now. I slam my own face flat upon the table's surface in despair. It is neat. I laugh, and I hit my head again. It hurts better than the burn. The hood of my disguise falls and hangs behind me, exposing my head. My head, it burns.
Knock it off.
Gaz complains.
If you are going to be our new robot, you better not be...
She stops talking when I look at her. She suddenly looks uncomfortable. Or frightened? This is not something I usually see from the sister. She is scary herself.
Hey, if you're going to explode, do it over there.
She points to another room. Self-destruct?
No, only my master can tell me I can explode myself forever.
I wish Zim made me self-destruct. But he did not. He would rather have me in the hands of his rival, alive. He really does like me. Is it possible for an Irken to care this much about a sir? Let alone a useless sir?
Useless trash, 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 trash.
You're more broken than usual.
Gaz observes.
Dad is out helping everyone rebuild with some new huge machines, so he can't look at you right now.
I cannot speak properly. I vomit out garbled weeping noises to the girl while I bang my face back down on the table. It is impossible to express how I am feeling with words.
Hey, look.
Gaz says. I am not obligated to obey her, but with nothing to lose, I do the simple task of rising from the table. I see a crayon in my face. Its color reminds me of bubble gum. Gaz is presenting it to me. She says,
I've seen you draw before. You can use my crayons. Don't eat them.
I am hugging my knees and rolling around in my own drawings and scribbles when the boy returns. He observes my hideous art one paper at a time. He is unamused with the drawings I have made of Zim, confused with the papers with nothing but meaningless scribbles, and then interested in the ones of Almighty Tallest, red and purple. My head, it burns. The boy reads aloud messages I have written.
Tallest made me bad? Tallest made... Oh, Tallest! Tallest made me bad. Tallest made me trash. Trash, trash, what?
I roll back to the kitchen. Dib follows me there. He updates the girl.
This is so weird, Gaz. Zim's lawn gnomes didn't even try to attack me when I came this time. And all I saw through the window was Zim curled up on his couch, hugging his moose, saying goodbye to him. The whole time I was there, 2 hours. Do you think he knew I was watching him and was putting on a show? Again?
Zim is also sending away the moose? It is still not clear to me what he plans to do. It is alarming me. The Professor Membrane clone Zim created and considered a failure. Dib and Gaz seem to refer to him as Clembrain. I have had his pudding before.
I like it.
It makes me sick. Clembrain offers me 1 bowl of pudding. I accept it without hesitation and hopes it will ease my pain. It dribbles from my mouth not 10 minutes later, and of course, I vomit. Anything chocolate almost burns as much as my head.
Oh man, come on.
Dib quietly complains.
Couldn't you have done that in the trash? This place can't stay not covered in pudding for one—
The trash! Me! I'm trash! Look at me! Look at my head! It's burning! Look at my head! Dib looks at me funny after I'm done screaming. Actually, I'm not done screaming.
He's been like that all day.
Gaz comments, eating what appears to be meatloaf.
Do you really think he needs to be fixed?
Dib genuinely asks. Gaz shrugs and says as she exits the house.
I don't know, but it's your turn to watch the robot and feel the headache he gives. I'm going to the arcade.
Dib watches Gaz disappear. I startle him when I skitter to him and grab his jacket. My vision flashes from cyan to red, to cyan, to red again as I yell.
You are the only one who believed we had potential! You battled my master again and again and again and again because you found him worth battling! We are real to you! That's why I always liked you so much! You say Zim is a moron, you say I am a loser, but you still feel the need to save your planet from us! You believed!
Even when Zim surrenders, you believe. You were supposed to be the one who hated us!
Your people, not ours!
Dib seems surprised with my uncharacteristic outburst. Then he seems skeptical.
Zim is controlling you to say these weird things, isn't he?
I appreciate this boy so much. He finds us giving up too unfathomable, perhaps even impossible. I bring my claws to this boy's shoulders and stare sadly through his eyeglasses.
I like you.
Dib awkwardly shoves me away.
Whatever, man.
He points at me.
I've got my eye on you.
Okie dokie.
Dib orders the Clembrain monster to supervise me the following night. Most humans sleep when their side of the earth is turned away from their sun. Their sleepy brains function differently in the dark, releasing a hormone called melatonin, one of the several things I recalled from what I downloaded into my data canister. The library. I intentionally tried to kill my master. That was an incident I did not think about too often, but now I sadly draw more pictures of my former master, still with the use of the scary girl's coloring utensils.
Sim likes waffles. I'll draw him with a waffle. I want to make him more waffles. I'm crying now.
I have never cried for Zim before. I want to go back. The Clembrain monster stares angrily at me and shakes his head, silently to avoid waking the boy. My very little movements were able to tell him that I was about to leave. Dib is supposed to be my master now. He wants me to stay in sight. I need to do as he wishes, but it is difficult. To distract myself, I continue to draw all through the night.
I miss you. I love you.
There are now occasional moments when my vision fails completely. Something seemed to happen to it overnight. Was it too many tears? Or was it the stress altogether? I test my X-ray vision. I find it difficult to use. I cannot make anything transparent. This makes my guidance chip useless as well. I sit silently on the floor for hours, unmotivated. My built-in sense of smell does not seem to be impaired like my vision, for I sense the food robot preparing pancakes to feed to the membrane children. Dib says nothing about my new drawings. He looks around and seems satisfied by the lack of destruction in his room.
Well, good morning, Zim's robot.
Sim.
I still haven't let my guard down, you know.
Dib warns me.
I'm going back to your house right after breakfast. Wait, I should probably stop telling you what I'm doing.
He quickly finishes speaking to me when he realizes that informing me of his routine could be a mistake, but in truth it is not.
Do you feel better?
The sister asks me when she sees me join her at the table. I look at her. This seems to answer her question. I wonder how somber I appear. Gaz crosses her arms over the table, grumbling a bit through her mouth full of pancakes. She asks the boy,
"Are you going out again, Dib?" "What do you think?"
Dib replies after washing down his own mouthful with some sort of earth juice.
"Talk to Zim this time. I don't think his robot wants to stay here." Yeah, I will."
I wave goodbye to the boy who leaves 8 minutes later. I want to follow him, but I am so tired.
"You like TV a lot."
Gaz soon states in remembrance. She takes me by the antenna and drags my dysfunctional body to the next room. She tosses me onto a sofa. It reeks of chocolate pudding stains, but it is soft. Television is stupid. I feel empty as I watch the screen across from me. Only commercials are playing until the girl changes the channel to a documentary about Mars. I remember. Mars was a planet that shared Earth's solar system. Zim and I together discovered the secret of the planet having been built into a giant ship by a now extinct alien species. Zim and I had fun driving this ship planet before it was ultimately destroyed by an asteroid field. After this adventure, Zim praised me for slowing down Dib, who had been trying to stop us as usual. I also made off with his little camera. It was only because I liked it and wanted it, but Zim still praised me for that as well. He said I did well, and he rewarded me with cheese and chicken taquitos.
I miss him so much.
I do not realize I have fallen into sleep mode until Dib returns. I struggle to find my vision when I first awaken. It is still distorted when I can see again. Dib is near me and his couch. He is anxious.
"Hey, robot. Not that I stopped believing your...
You know, if this is part of the plan, it's working and it's really messed up, okay? I sit up. I listen. I try to understand what he means. He states, I've seen you find Zim really easily from far away. Can you do that again? And take me with you?
Yay!
I need to do as the boy requests. I strain myself, trying to catch a signal of Zim. He has not tried to call me since our last close interaction. Useless. I try to use my guidance chip again. Things are very fuzzy, but for 8 centiseconds, I see a distorted shape of Zim's exact location. I squeal in delight and quickly pull the dog hood over my head. I invite Dib to ride on my back like Zim had several times before. Dib hesitates at first, but he is quick. The two of us begin our flight and crash through the door, possibly bruising Dib's big head.
Master? Master, where are you? I got the back thing. Important for Master. What's it called? What was that noise? Where is he?
Locate Commander. Remain calm.
Master, where are you?
One of the female school children has appeared.
That noise again. That noise when you go swimming. Splash.
Must not keep losing focus. I must improve on identifying what I hear. Such obvious things. Vision, still partially impaired. Head, still stupid. I failed to see my master under the surface. The school child has managed to rescue him. He is unresponsive.
Zim.
Many Earth things have been discovered to be harmful to Master. This fluid is harmful. Master was submerged in this fluid. He was burning. He needs to dry. Life forms need to breathe. Irkens need to breathe. I do not see my master doing this.
TV!
Television is stupid. Those human methods are not necessary. The pack does what is necessary.
I dropped it. I gotta give it back.
Why was the pack removed?
The pack is on the ground.
I cannot leave my master with the enemy unconscious. But they are not the enemy. I cannot think. I can never think. I must focus. Master needs me. Master. Responding. Responsive? He draws in air, very little of it at first, and then twitching and a small sound of pain.
Master needs help. Master needs pack. Get pack.
Master. Makes more noise. Somehow without the help of his pack or us. He quickly returns to life, reaching out to the child who rescued him and expelling earth water. Its change in color implies that it converted to some sort of poison as it attacked his system. Burning, poisoning, drowning. Too much for my master to endure. Chances of a full recovery are likely, but unknown. He is stabilizing. He is breathing. Irkens, they need to breathe.
How?
He speaks.
How am I alive? It can't be possible. No, please. Why does Sim live?
He chose death.
Help, Master. Hug, Master. Master needs a hug, and I need a hug. No! I miss you so much. I don't want you on fire. I don't want you dead.
Get the pack. Master needs the pack.
Get the pack. Master needs the pack. But Master pushes me.
No, please. Keep that away from me. Grr, please. I can't. I can't.
He's broken. My master. Broken. Like me.
Dib questions Zim. This time, Zim is direct. He explains what happened and why he feels this way. He tells what the tallest said, and I tell Dib and the girl myself.
I'm made of trash.
And I once again tell Zim.
I love you. I love you.
Zim holds me and tells me.
You remind me of myself when I was born, Gur. Our first words are supposed to be something militaristic like, yes, sir. But did you know that my first words were, I love you?
No, I did not know this. Dib says,
I wouldn't have guessed.
Zim says,
you weren't supposed to, because that's not the right thing to say. Love is a sign of weakness to an Irken. But I said to the machine responsible for my birth, I love you. The first sign that I was a weak, bad, defective. They may as well be my last words, too. I'm glad you're here, Gur. I love you, too. He holds me again, tighter. Irk, why must more tears flow from me? It's wrong.
Hug Master. Hold Master. Hold Sim. Love Sim.
How do you put the thing back on?
The girl sounds determined to fix this. But how can something like this be fixed? How? Dib is anxious.
I don't know. Don't give me that crap. Tell me how to save him, right now!
I don't know, Zeta, I swear. I didn't get a real chance to study everything about the pack. I just know that it's his lifeline. I don't know how it reattaches or what it... Ugh.
The girl shoves Dib to the earth floor after she is through demanding answers from him. And she says to me,
Gur, please get off. I need to...
It must have been the tears that caused her to trail off. I must stand by my master.
Please don't make me.
I say this in a whine so pathetic, and the girl dismisses me. She and Zim spend the next few minutes exchanging conversation. Dib finally understands Zim's pain and empathizes. He encourages Zim to resume fighting like he did before. Miraculously, they convince him to give up his suicide attempt, for the moment at least. He nearly loses consciousness again due to the lack of energy from his pack, but he finally reconnects with it with the help of Dib and the girl, and he regains his strength. I ask for Zim to confirm whether or not he re-accepts me as his Sir unit. Much to my excitement, he approves, and by the look in his eyes, he is clearly forming another plan. He abruptly gets up and starts walking away. I follow. Dib and the girl follow too.
Where are you going?
Master does not answer the girl called Zeta.
Are you sure you're okay?
She pries.
Of course I'm not okay.
Master hisses. I need to be alone for a while. Stubborn, anxious, Zeta grabs my master's right arm and stops him.
Sim, no, I can't leave you alone. I can't. I know we don't talk a lot and we don't know each other that well, but I would really rather have you come over to my place or something today.
Please get your hand off me.
I totally respect your privacy and all, okay? But seriously, I just dragged you out of a creek. A creek that you jumped in. I thought you were dead. You looked dead. You're lucky we found you.
Your point.
You're in rough shape, dude. What if you try again when I'm not looking? When nobody's looking?
Zeta releases my master when I grab her wrist and force it away from him. In duty mode, I tell her, I will stand by my master. Zeta looks at me for a moment, then reluctantly sighs.
All right.
After she turns to go away, she says,
Your secret's safe with me, by the way. I really don't mind that you're aliens. I'm sure a lot of other people wouldn't either.
That is likely. Our cover has been blown several times in front of humans that show no reaction, and several times in front of humans that only show neutral or positive reactions.
See you later, Zim.
Zeta finalizes. She walks away. Dib watches her, then turns to us and shrugs.
Yeah, I guess... yeah.
He too walks away. He seems very troubled.
Hug Master. Love Master. Master doesn't yell at me. When I hug him, he pets me like I'm a real doggy.
That's a good girl. I absolutely must stand by my master and protect him at all costs. He is ill and broken, like me.
Welcome home, son.
Master stumbles when we enter our Earth home, ignoring the robot parents and their greetings. These two robots always seem to be in a more devastating state than me. How hopelessly stupid they are. Sometimes they show no signs of awareness at all. Master coughs, quietly and painfully, one arm against the wall, the other around his chest. My suspicions were correct. He had been snorting and wheezing during our travel back as he restrained this reflex, but kept his expression focused and unchanged. He wanted to save what dignity he had left, concealing his weakness until we were out of sight. He leans against the wall between the door and the left window as he takes his time to settle. He coughs again. Respiratory damage. No doubt the filthy water burned Sim from the inside. And no doubt that if he was underwater another 10 seconds longer, he would not have had the chance of regaining consciousness on his own. If quicker action had been taken, if any action had been taken by me, my master would be in better condition, and I would not be this much of a failure. I must not let myself fail like that again. Not ever again. I was always heedless when my master was in trouble, too occupied with something ridiculous. But there were always solutions reachable without my interference, and my master was not easy to kill. However, if not for the pizza taffy child, Zeta, Zim would have perished this time. I once again place my claws on my master in support, and he still does not protest. He says instead, without changing position yet,
What have I done, Gur? That was horrible. Why do I want to die? I am Zim. Zim never wants to lose. Zim is a proud Irken. The most proud Irken of all.
To test his health, he breathes in slowly, but too deeply for the liking of his injured body. He cringes and retches.
Zim needs a break.
He admits.
This burns so much. It's like I'm being rained on at this very moment while being strangled. I've never been completely submerged in this death water before, and I've never swallowed it before. This is so painful. I'm never doing this again, not even with paste protection. Gur, prepare me a paste bath, and see if we have any more of that Vortian ointment. Just use the rest of it, all of it. I don't care if it makes a mess. I don't care. I change to red, and I salute. Yes, sir!
To be quick, I try to fly, but my vision sputters as well as my rocket feet, and I spiral and crash into a wall, just missing the entrance to the next room. I hear pieces of myself clatter after I feel them come loose. I assume that master is shaking his head at me in disappointment as he sees me sprawled here, but he once again surprises me. I hear him ask after some silence.
Have you been hurting too, Gur?
I giggle quietly and madly, like a psychotic child. I do not mean to.
Do that again. Bang my head. Bang my head. Kill my head.
No, enough. Master needs my assistance again. He gave me an order. He needs help and relief. I exit, purposefully ramming my head on the wall yet again on the way out. I dare not look at my master's reaction. 4 days pass. My condition does not improve, and Master knows this. He is confused as to why my self-repairing mechanism fails me now, but he does his best to repair me manually despite his lack of motivation. We are in the equipment room.
I miss the moose,
I state as he nears completion. After a moment, Master replies quietly.
Me too, Gur. But it's too late to get him back now. He's probably found a new master by now. A new life and a new mission.
I ask,
do we have a new mission?
Master closes the lid to my head and sighs through his teeth, glaring.
I have an idea, but I'm going to give it time, Gur. It's something very big and horrible.
Master,
What is it?
I love you.
Master seems reticent.
Yes, we've established this. Now, test your X-ray vision for me.
I do this successfully. It is neat. I report with red vision and a salute. Fully functional, sir.
Good. Now, I need you to be in sleep mode more often. You are still more unstable than ever. And you need to preserve strength and sanity.
Yes, sir.
Do this when I'm away. I've reactivated the house's defenses. You shouldn't be disturbed.
Why do you still go to school, Master? We're not trying to learn about the humans anymore.
I'm not sure. Distraction, company, something like that. Just going out. Like you sometimes do.
I made acquaintances with many Earth creatures this way. A few human females from a rave, for example.
That was fun.
Master says, "You sleep on random occasions. What usually lulls you to sleep, Gur, besides the final stage of when you get overexcited?" I shrug. Master says, "Well, I suspect that you will fall asleep more easily given the state you're in, right? Go explore methods. I suggest a calm station on the television." Television is stupid, but this still appeals to my innocent nature. The both of us enter the elevator to make our way up to the house. I watch the walls fall under us when the elevator carries us up. It is neat. Master suddenly says something. "I love you too." I look up at him and smile. 2 weeks pass. Today, while my master is away, I find it difficult to enter sleep mode. I had gone to a human party I found with the use of my partially functioning guidance chip, but even after that, I am restless. I lay on the couch, still in my Earth disguise, but with the hood drooped behind my head. Master should be home at any moment.
Watching TV, watching Earth commercials. Pillows? I like pillows. Pizza? Yeah, I like pizza. Car insurance? I think I like car insurance. What is that? Earth is funny sometimes. The latest phone?
Remember when cell phones weren't like tiny computers? Those were the simple old days.
The human on the screen sighs dramatically. She blows a bubble of chewing gum and reveals a device, presumably the one being advertised.
But why hang on to the past? Time to throw it away. Like this.
In unnecessary slow motion, she spits the chewing gum into a trash bin.
And like this.
A used tissue follows after.
And of course, like this.
A mangled toy robot joins the previous items. The robot does not resemble me, but still, the sight of it broken and being thrown into the trash where it allegedly belongs fills me with a bad energy.
This is the good stuff right here.
The television human exclaims, displaying the advertised cell phone once again.
No glitches or anything annoying like that, guaranteed. If you have a glitchy, broken old phone, why haven't you thrown it in the trash yet? Why? Just why? Why?
Her screams are ones of insanity. In seconds, I emit my own. I chant with the human in despair.
Why? I should have stayed in the trash. I should not exist. My head hurts. I need my master. I'm going to explode.
I am making so much noise. I am on the floor. I am on my knees. I am attacking my own head.
Trash. Stop it! Stop it! My head! Help! Why am I tallest? Fix me! Help me! Fix me! Help me! Help me! Help!
Why does part of me still find humor in this suffering? Something new happens. I know I am red, but my vision is gray and full of static. I feel gone. I am malfunctioning. I giggle. I spark. I stand up. I hallucinate. I always see dancing weenies and piggies that are not there, but now I see the tallest. They are silhouettes on the television screen, their mocking eyes gleaming. Purple says,
We tell you the truth, and what do you do about it? You either lay there and sleep, or lay there and scream.
Red says,
You're more of a disappointment than we thought.
You have forsaken me, I say. Purple and red reply in unison,
We don't care.
I destroy the television with my laser vision. It explodes. I need to explode too.
But I can't.
Head pain, help, error. I hide my face with the hood of my disguise. I garble out noises like some unknown creature. I ferociously kick down the front door, and I fly in a clumsy spiral. Bystanders watch me, and when I start throwing parked vehicles and untouched asteroid rubble from the Florpus incident, They start to scream and run. I do not know what happens throughout the next hour. I am internally lost. When I am more aware of my surroundings, I feel no better. I feel sick. I must have eaten something. There is red everywhere. Not just the red of my duty mode vision, a fluid all over me, and all over a mangled deer carcass that lay sprawled at my bloody dog feet. The deer and I are in the center of the road. Several vehicles slow to a stop, then slowly reverse. I am dangerous. I find pleasure in this. I cannot giggle, though. I cannot make any sound, and I cannot move. I lose track of time. I cannot think. I could only stand and stare, and listen. There is a gentle ringing, and then soon, my name being called in the distance. The voice is my master's. It gets closer. It stops abruptly. I sense Zim is in range. Slowly, I straighten up and turn my head. Master is seeing me with wide eyes. I am seeing him and the mess I left in my path. It led my master to me. Humans are nearby, too afraid to approach me, of course.
What the fuck? Is it rabies? I'll get my shotgun.
Master speaks louder than the alarmed humans. He looks alarmed himself, but slowly draws nearer.
It's alright, Gur. I need you to come here.
I turn all the way around to face him. I gurgle at him, and I vomit blood, mucus, and an organ. From the deer, I assume. It is rancid.
Kill it, Daddy!
A child barks to the older human who announced he would grab a weapon. Master makes a fist and snaps at them.
Do not interfere! He is my responsibility! Stand away, be silent, all of you!
Silence is indeed what I hear next, save for the ringing from before. It is a jingling instrument hanging above the porch of someone's home.
Come, Gur.
Master says, softer than usual.
I'm not mad at you.
I raise my arms. My master raises his.
Come to Zim.
I drag my feet as I approach him. I make another sound expressing my feeling of sickness and misery. 25 steps later, I am close enough for Master to pick me up. He hesitates, disgusted with the blood. My arms remain outstretched as I whimper pathetically. Master does not touch me, but his expression, it is as if he wants to. Zim won't leave you alone anymore. I leap for a hug. I catch him around the chest. Master squirms for a second, but stills when he hears me making more miserable noises. Knowing he has already been smeared by my mess, he gives in and embraces me.
The ringing sounds so pretty now. I really like it.
Something interrupts us. The sharp crack of gunfire. Master drops me with a jerk and a grunt. He stands up quickly, touching his false human hair, now scuffed with a bald spot, and with the green ooze, known as flag, from underneath the first 2 layers of skin. The bullet had grazed his head.
You missed,
states one bystander.
Work on your aim. I don't need to work on my aim,
argues the shooter.
This gun is just trash, that's all. I need to throw it away with that rabid mutt.
Trash, trash.
I mutter. I tremble. Zim covers his wound with one hand as he yells furiously in protest.
Fools! You don't know what you're...
I lunge for the shooter, garbling out more horrific noises. He must die. The human fires his weapon again, striking me in one eye, impairing half of my vision. I stagger backwards a few steps. Electricity buzzes in my head. Like Master's wig, a part of my dog suit must be missing, partly exposing me. The human drops his weapon, grabs his offspring in both arms, and flees into his home. With my laser vision, I destroy the door he closes behind them, as well as most of the porch. I intend to do more, but Master calls for me again.
Grr! Enough damage has been done already. We have to go home quickly.
I turn around to look at my master. He is frantic. I must stand by my master. I obey him, as I was always meant to. I fly to him. The flames in my legs give out, and I cannot fly anymore. I only have enough in me to make it to where Master stands. I clatter to the asphalt. Master picks me up, then sprints out of sight, just when police sirens begin to sound from several streets away. Now in the safety of our home base, Master strips me of my bloodied disguise. I stare ahead blankly with cyan eyes as he does so. Master asks,
You're worse than I thought, aren't you?
I look up at him sadly. He glances at the remains of our television.
More deadly than usual, too.
He notes with a finger to his chin. I look back down. Then Master asks,
Would you like to know what I've been thinking about, Gur?
With straightened arms, he picks me up and places me on the couch. He sits next to me and leans back.
It's going to be risky.
Gur,
I want to confront the tallest, face to face.
My eyes flash with interest. Master then says,
They'll be having an update meeting thing in approximately a month and a half. They always do once a year. I doubt there's anything interesting to be said next time, but Sim can make it interesting. Yes.
A party!
I chirp.
Can I come, Master?
Master nods.
Of course, my good Gur. Why wouldn't I bring you?
Because I'm nutty.
I reply.
That's one thing I'm going to talk to them about.
Master says deeply.
In the meantime, I'll do what I can for you.
He looks at me seriously.
I won't give up on you.
I love you.
Sim knows. Sim knows. Sim loves you too.
I climb to the top of Master's head, and I get comfy.
Master sighs, annoyed but supportive. Many weeks pass. Master does not look back, but I do. We leave behind our home base. It now stands as a bittersweet mark of incompletion. I watch it shrink with the rest of the neighborhood, with the rest of the planet. I wave.
Bye house computer, bye robot parents, bye gnomes, bye Dib, bye sister Dib, bye Zeta, bye Keith, bye babies, bye dogs, bye piggies, bye monkeys, bye unicorns, bye clowns, bye...
Get ready to say hello too, Gur.
Master says quietly, still looking ahead.
Yes, my master.
I observe Master's expression and posture. In duty mode, I try to mirror it. A moment later, I change colors again and wave. I exclaim my first hello in a long sing-song.
Hello, space.
Hello, my tallest.
Master rehearses with a glare as he locks our ship into autopilot and leans all the way back with his boots crossed over the control panel.
Where, Master?
I look around.
In the massive still, obviously.
Master sneers.
With all their snacks and blowing things up.
I press my claws against the window of our cruiser. I recall our adventures and misadventures.
I'll miss Earth.
I already suspect that the tallest will not hear us out, but it will be satisfying to do something. Whatever I have to do, I will do it for my master.
Gur?
Master needs my attention. I turn around, switch to duty mode, and salute.
Sir.
Master's tone is friendly.
Would you like to sing the Doom song now?
I recoil slightly in surprise, slowly fading back to cyan. Is it a test? Master usually does not approve of my singing. He looks sincere.
Don't you remember how it goes?
I grin.
Nuh-uh.
Master casually shuts his eyes.
Ah, don't worry. Zim has his own Doom song.
I recognize the tune master begins to sing at a fast tempo. He has sung this to me in the Voot Cruiser before. I enjoyed it.
I love this song.
I join in, loudly drumming to the rhythm on the control panel. Following the singing comes Zim's malicious, spirited laughter. I missed it. We ride off into outer space, laughing maniacally together.
I love when we do that.